Welcome back, everybody. It's the Big Ram talking to you live. That's right. Got to keep the makeup on for the preview. We have NFC AFC Championship Week, and we are breaking it all down. The Broncos, Bo Nix less, but we have Stidham, former teammates of Sips, and we have the Seahawks-Rams game, which you can't wait to watch.
I can't wait for that one, Tommy. It's going to be an absolute ripper. Two offenses going strong out of the defense and catching up. It's going to be a big one coming up. I can't wait for it.
Can you believe it? Drake May or Stidham are going to have a Super Bowl appearance before Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, the Lions, and Justin Herbert and Dak Prescott. Oh, we have some fun facts for you on this one. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to the Aces NFL show. How good is this? It's going to be the championship week. That's right, conference championship preview coming up. I look like an absolute fucking idiot. I couldn't get the makeup off, so I've got to stay in my Ram attire while Sip puts on the JSN and gets to rock probably the best wide receiver in the league's jersey. Do we have a big show for you, though? We have no Bo Nix. We have a Jarrett Stidham, who's also Sip's former quarterback at Auburn. So if anyone knows something about him, it is Sip. And also, we're just going to break it all down. Can we see Drake May in the Super Bowl going up against Stafford, the two blokes that are MVP, or is it going to be a defensive showdown and we see the Seahawks taking on the Patriots/Broncos? Who knows? We'll tell you what we think. But we got to kick it off, Sip. We've got to kick it off with your man, Bo Nix. The community is still coming for you. And we don't get to see what we could have, we don't get to see the end for Bo Nix. But were you wrong? I've got to hit you between the eyes. Were you wrong about Bo Nix? And do you now officially give him an apology?
Yeah, I probably do. Yeah. You're a pretty good, Bo. Good on you. He was a stud, wasn't he?
No, that's the apology. I mean,
let me finish. I'll say he's an absolute stud. He did what he needed to do to look after that offense and made big plays when he needed to. It was very, very impressive. When he needed to use his legs, he did. When he needed to get rid of the ball, some big third down plays, which were very, very impressive. He got some weapons there. So, yes, Bo, I'm very, very sorry. You stood the test of time against a team that was coming for you pretty hard, and you got that team over the line, and you were very, very impressive. Now, very, very stiff with what's happening with the injury. It's a damn shame because you want guys like that to actually still be playing when you've got your team to the number one seed and into a championship final. So, yes, I was wrong about Bo. He's been very, very impressive. We spoke about it previously on the previous show about his stats and that. It's been very, very good. So, kudos to him, and I hope he has a good recovery and can bounce back even bigger next year.
I'm so flat he's out.
Yeah, it just changes the dynamics of the game immensely. And I mean, they've got a quarterback coming in that, yes, he has played, games of football at the highest level and that, but he has not thrown a ball in a game this year. And we'll speak about it in depth, but it's going to make it very, very tough. And it's a real shame that he's not going to be out on the park this week doing his thing.
It is wild. I mean, you always look for a strong backup. You don't think you're going to use them, but this is a nightmare.
Yeah,
this is a nightmare for the Broncos. We'll talk about the game shortly. But before we do get into the games, I've got some crazy stats from our friends at StatMate here, Sip, and it's, the league's in a real wild place at the moment. It's actually
crazier every year.
I mean, there's a lot going on, as you can see. I look like a ram, and there's a lot going on in the league. Listen to some of these stats. Last time there were 10 head coach changes was 2022. Not too long ago, to be honest. And only 2 remain.
Wow.
Kevin O'Connell and Todd Bowles.
Jeez.
And I reckon...
And even Todd Bowles was a little bit on the sketchy right there for a moment. Wow.
And if I just park it there for a second, it tells me that sometimes it's not coaching. Sometimes it's the GM. Sometimes it's the owner, because we've seen it. I've seen too many. Like Robert Salah is a perfect example. Where the Jets gets the ass way too quick, no support, and he goes straight back to a defensive coordinator and dominates. And now he gets a promotion. You see it around the league. So there was 10 current head coach opportunities. Now there's only 6. Because 4 have been snapped up already by the Giants, Falcons, Dolphins, and as of late, the Titans. Can you believe we've got 6 head coach openings? Do you think Tomlin is looking at the Bills job and saying, maybe that media career can wait? Or do you think he's going to go down the media path?
I think media will be the way. just because the Bills have to do something to be able to try and get him there. So that's the interesting part for me. So I'm not really too sure how that's going to work. So I think just have a year off. I reckon maybe take a year off. Bill's job is very, very enticing. Don't get me wrong, but maybe not for me. That's my opinion anyway.
Well, can you believe it? As I said earlier, every AFC championship game since 2011 has featured the Patriots or the Chiefs. How lucky are those fans?
Nuts. Don't know how to lose, basically. Don't really know.
I mean, a year ago, you look at the Patriots and what's going on, you think, or maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, probably more
when
so.
Mac Jones was there.
Yeah.
You're going, geez, we're never going to get
back. And you thought that was your guy. Yeah.
Well, early odds here from our friends at PointsBet. New England Patriots, $1.40 on the road. The line, 5.5, and the over-under, 40.5. Pretty low.
Yeah, I just think they're probably relying on defenses kind of getting it done, I guess. So, yeah, I'm probably not too surprised by that with all of that. So I think the Patriots obviously have to go in there as red hot favourites now, don't they?
I'd imagine, spot on. I'd imagine bittersweet moment for our man Hinbrain. Is that how you say it, Hinbrain?
Yeah, I think so. Well, he'll let us know again, I'm sure.
Well, he certainly will. He sent another video in, mixed message. I don't know what's coming. It'd have to be a weird message considering Bo Nix, the 5-letter full name. Let's have a listen to Tyler Hinbrain, one of our men on the ground out there in the community.
Brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? AFC Championship game this week, and without the MVP of the league, Bo Nix. Couple of days of grieving, but we're moving on to acceptance, and it's going to be Stiddy City in the Mile High this week. As Will Smith said, we're getting Stiddy with it. So it's no Bo Nix, Pat's the 10 pick 6, Benito with the strip, and you can still suck at sip. Broncos by 3. I'm going to have a huge Stiddy if we pull this.
He's got a photo of you hugging Bo Nix.
I do. Yeah, that was a big moment, that. Big Iron Bowl. Yeah, his freshman year. It was very impressive. Yep.
Oh, there's something personal about this. You don't like Bo.
No, don't say that. But you can't leave Auburn, mate. You can't leave the...
Oh, that's why.
You can't leave the Tigers, mate. You can't. You did well. Worked out for you very well, but you can't leave the Tigers, mate. War Eagle forever. You go be a duck. Come on.
How cool's that photo?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've actually got that myself, actually. It's a pretty cool moment. It was an Iron Bowl win against Alabama. So that was special. That was very, very special.
So was that video. That video was special. That was awesome.
Well.
He said they win by 3.
I like what he's been doing. It's been fantastic. Keep it coming. He messaged me personally, actually. He did. He got on to me very, very early. So it was good. It was quality.
Well, anyone out there that wants to send videos in, Aces in the Wild, we are loving them. Tyler, you've been elite. Thank you so much for your support all year. And we can't wait to see what the video is next week. We're predicting a really somber one. But if you can win, geez, it'd be up and about, wouldn't he?
Up and about.
We might even
doubt.
We might have to send you one of these jerseys behind us at the end of the year for all your involvement. Just on the Broncos, I've got a random one for you. You ready?
Yep.
Can you tell me who the highest paid player is currently on the Broncos payroll?
An O-lineman?
Bum-bum.
Yeah. Don't know. I actually don't know.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, you're kidding me.
32 and a bit mil.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's pretty impressive by them then, to be honest. But also a deplorable choice at the same time, isn't it? Like, geez, that's bullshit.
Nah. I told the boys, put it up. You think about the quarterback position.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I thought maybe an O-lineman may have like snuck over, maybe dead cap space would have taken it, and then he's not as much, but I guess not. So that's a wild stat.
It is wild, and I'm glad I read it out.
Yeah.
That's absolutely Romcho. Righto, let's get some fun facts about the Broncos backup QB, Jarrett Stidham, powered by StatMate, and then you tell us about him because you played with him. He hasn't completed a pass this season or last season. Jarrett is the second quarterback to make his first start of the season in a conference championship game. The other was Roger Staubach, who made his first start in 1972, and it was the NFC Championship versus Washington, and that did not go well for him. Jarrett was Auburn's starting quarterback. Bo Nix was his high school recruit. Now Jarrett is back up to him and had a chance to win a Super Bowl with Bo Nix currently out with that ankle. But the good news, Jarrett Stidham threw for 365 yards and 3 touchdowns once against the league's number 1 defense in the San Fran 49ers when he played for the Raiders. So he can play, and he has proven he can do it. Now it's time to get you to tell us more and what you think he can do as he goes up against Drake May and the Patriots in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, well, most of it is being said, obviously, in terms of what he's done over the last kind of couple of years. 4th-round draft pick, originally by the New England Patriots. So
how weird is that?
it's a bit of as I said, it could be a little bit of a fairy tale story for him if he somehow can get over the line against the team that drafted him. Arguably, they wanted him to be the next guy to take over from Tom Brady. They really thought there was a bit of a steal in the 4th round. He had a pretty solid season in his last year with Auburn, and he was very, very impressive. He's got a great arm. He can throw the deep ball. It's just all about how well he's going to be able to read that defense. They are fast around the field there, the Patriots. It's phenomenal, but hopefully he's got a good eye for it. Payton puts him in good spots to be able to do it. I think, he's got enough experience in the league now to make it work, and he should be okay. But coming up in a championship game is going to be a tough ask. But he'll hang in there for a little while. I reckon he's got good enough guys to make it work. The defense will be able to help him, and we'll see what he's going to be able to do.
Well, if he's a smart man, he calls one man and one man only. Nick Foles.
That was excellent.
And Nick Foles already tweeted a message, and this is what Nick Foles had to say. Note for the Broncos and their fans. I know it has been an emotional 24 hours. I feel for Bo and the team, and I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship-type games. Nick Foles.
Excellent. I love that. I love everything about that. That's phenomenal. Good on him. I hope it's more than what everyone's suggesting and what we think it's going to be. I really, really do. I think playing at home can help that a little bit. If he was on the road and he knows that environment, I think then you'd be going, this is going to be extremely tough. But maybe with his defense at home, that crowd has a big impact. Hopefully he can maybe just get a few things, get the offense clicking nice and early, and you never know what's going to happen.
Take the over on passing yards. Patriots leak in the secondary. I'm telling you, take the over. They have a mastermind as a head coach with the offense. We say he hasn't had a snap under center, but he's been training all year, and he's probably been training for 3 years. He'd be fresh. His body feels good. And my man, Marvin Mims, I said that last week. Watch Marvin Mims. I didn't think he'd go that big. 93 yards. I think he had 8 catches and a tart. He should have caught another one deep if it wasn't for pass interference. Marvin Mims is a playmaker. Sutton was so down in the first half. He got to work late. I think he finished with 54 yards, but he didn't touch it until the middle of the third, I think it was. So I think his passing yards is an absolute lock to go over this week. I think they play from behind. I think the run game might be non-existent. And you got to think that Sean Payton's going to be just creating some simple throws.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple. We're going to lean on our defense. The only way we can win is we do have to score. We can't prepare for this. Drake May is going to score. They just scored 28 against the Texans. Now, we know that one was a pick 6, but you got to score. So I just think the line, I think we said it was 40.5.
Yeah.
I got to think it's going to go over.
You reckon?
I think it goes over. And I really think that you can't just trust RJ Harvey because this Patriots run D is solid. So they're not going to prepare a run game, I don't think. I don't think Payton's going, we're going to have to run the ball. You're not going to win. Unless your defense can keep the Patriots to less than 17, I don't think you can do that. I think the Texans have a more dynamic defense, and I don't think they could stop Drake May and that offense. So this will be fun. And I'm just really excited to see Stidham throw the ball. I think he can get the deep ball going. And the problem as well is that, I think Bryant, Franklin went down. There's a couple of little Jordan Humphreys had too much popcorn pre-game. He ended up catching one out the back. Yeah. But Sutton's going to get a heap of targets.
You'd like to think so. You've got to go to the main man.
RJ Harvey, and the guy that I couldn't believe it, Evan Ingram.
Oh.
I mean, what's the point of having him? He doesn't get any targets.
Gosh.
I think this week he's got to be a security blanket. Yeah. So, look, I mean, if you watched the game last week, Schultz was on fire. 47 yards, 2 catches, first 6 minutes, then pops his calf. Now, that's what also cooked the Texans' offense.
Yeah.
So if you're watching Hasman, I'm just thinking, I'm telling you this seriously with this fucking Ram thing on. I'm trying to be serious with me tips. I've got these fucking black ram horns on, and I'm painted like a sheep.
Oh, I love it. This is so good. This
Anyway.
is so good. But take it seriously. I think it's spot on. Normally how it works, I've said it before, backup quarterback is either try and find your number one guy straight away in Sutton, or you're going to go to the tight end. That's normally what it is. So I'm very confident that that's how it's going to work as well. So I think you're spot on.
Before we get back into the show, I just want to say, have you subscribed? Well, if you haven't, what are you doing? We've got 73% of people that watch our content and listen that haven't subscribed. So if you are watching, please subscribe. And if you're listening, hit that bell notification so you get alarmed with a little notification every time we drop a podcast. Thank you so much for your support. Come on, we're only like 100 away from 20,000. Help us get there. Cheers.
You checked that Moxie for us, mate? Sorry, mate. Yeah, nah.
Looks like you can do with the fiery goodness of PointsBet.
It's like hot sauce, but for sport.
And now it comes with lock screen tracker. So you can follow your bet even when you got your hands full.
Cheers, mate. I'd shake your hand, but...
Same game multi from PointsBet, now with lock screen tracker. Yeah, that's built different.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Well, there'd be no better time to bring this up as I'm dressed like a ram, but I hear that old mate at SEN had a phone call with you last week, or maybe today or yesterday. And anyway, let's have a listen to how that one went.
Being the punter that you are, there was an excellent Broncos punt that no one would be talking about, but it was after they couldn't score in the first edition of overtime. And is it Riley Dixon, the Broncos punter, just absolutely nailed one that pinned the Bills deep. Just the pressure on these kickers, Aaron, at these times.
Yeah, it's young Jeremy Crenshaw, actually, the young Australian.
He's an Aussie, is he?
So, yeah, he's an Aussie. So even better for him. But he obviously, first playoff game, first year rookie, and stood up when they needed him to. Just got the job done when they needed it, and he was super impressive.
Who did he say it was? Riley Dixon. It was Jeremy Crenshaw, you absolute idiot. Stick to football. Only the big dogs can do both. Hey, the ausmericanaces boys can only handle the American and the Australian football, you clown. Hey, what's he doing? He can't even say the Aussie's name. He's about to make a Super Bowl, and he's got the first name and the last name incorrect. What's he doing on SEN? What do they pay this bloke? He should be on holidays. The footy season's still a month away, and it's it. Hey,
Jesus.
This bloke do any research? I mean, you stick to AFL, Corn. Gee whiz.
Me. I can't believe he did that. Oh.
You're doing a couple of side goos, and then with SEN, you're everywhere.
I am. I'm all over the place right now. It's a big month coming up, so just, talk.
That Super Bowl around the corner, everyone wants to talk to two blokes. Benny Graham and Aaron Sipos.
I'll take it.
And Riley Dixon. What an absolute clown. Jeremy Crenshaw. Come on, Corn. Hey, stick to AFL, son.
Oh, goodness
and maybe get goal side next time you play on the train. Anyway, hey, big AFL show coming up this year, by the way. We can hype that one soon. Now, can you believe this while you're laughing, Sip? I mean, it is laughable. Either Drake May or Jared Stidham will have a Super Bowl appearance before Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, and the Lions.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Hey?
That's actually wild. Yeah, it's a credit to obviously the Patriots organization for how well they go about their business, and just the Denver Broncos know how to win too. They've had good success as well. So that's a big stat.
It is a big stat. Wild. It is wild. I mean, I just can't believe they keep getting there. But anyway, good on them. It's time for our old school 2-minute drill. Broncos versus Patriots. Going quick, no huddle. Here we go. Tommy Rob 24. Sip is one of those blokes who hates to admit that he is wrong. You owe Bo an apology.
Well, you're a flog because you're wrong too, mate. I just did it, so shut your mouth. Move on.
Tommy, I'll support you. He obviously didn't know you did that. So 1-1. All right, made to follow GWS. Stidham to throw 4 TDs and take Broncos to a Rams Super Bowl.
Oh, wow. Maybe a Broncos Super Bowl. Is that right? Or has he got that confused? Play the Rams. Okay, there you go. Nah, unfortunately not. Move on.
Tommy Sipos. Oh, brother of. CJ Stroud done in Houston after that loss.
Oh, that's not a bad call from you, young man. Or maybe.
Maybe it's the first time they've agreed.
Yeah.
Matty Roman. Denver smash Pats. Drake May cakes his pants.
No. Unfortunately not. We've seen what he's capable of. He'll be fine.
Adam Knight-Smith, Drake May turns it over 4 times, but the Pats win again.
Oh, gee, no. Nah, he ain't turning it
How many
over.
people are talking about Drake May's turnovers?
Yeah.
And Drake Maddox, Ramondre Stevenson, first touchdown, lock.
I don't mind that. He's been in some good form of late. Gets on the outside a little bit more. We saw that the Broncos defense struggled with that. I don't mind that.
There you go. The first time Sips agreed with someone. Well, that's going to be an absolute thriller, that one. Here we go. It's time. I'm dressed like a Ram. He's dressed like the Seahawks. I don't know why I look like this on the preview because I'm going for the Seahawks. But it's the Rams at Seattle. And if we need to start it off, I've got our hype man, 100K. That's right. Darcy Dove from 100K to kick it off here. Let's see what he's going to say about his beloved Rams.
Boys. What did I tell you? Caleb Williams isn't a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He's not even a top 5 quarterback in the NFC. What are we talking about? Oh, he's a 4th quarter king, the comeback kid. Well, you got to do it in overtime, buddy. Instead, he threw an interception straight down Cam Curl's throat, and the Rams go on and win the game. Now, let's look ahead to the Seattle Seahawks. So we're going to treat Sam Darnold like the redheaded stepson that he is in this division. So he's going to be seeing ghosts. The Rams will move on, and then boys, this is where it gets good. We're either versing a Bo Nixless Denver Broncos or Drake Mayonnaise. Are you guys getting this? The Rams have got to win the Super Bowl. Whose house? Rams' house.
It is a good point.
It.
I think the winner you would have to think the winner of this.
Whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl.
The odds, Rams, 230, Seattle, $1.67 from our friends at PointsBet. I thought it'd be tighter than that.
I thought so too.
I thought the Rams without Devontae Adams last time would even it up.
Yeah.
One thing I do know is that Seattle haven't allowed a passing touchdown for the last 2 games they've played, but we know who they have played.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on this game, mate? Zach Charbonnet out, undergo knee surgery. Feel for him. We know that Walker, though, he has had a year where they've just haven't let him explode, and we've seen what he can do. 3 tuds on the weekend, 130 plus scrimmage yards. I think he's an absolute beast. He only needs to be healthy for 2 more weeks, and that won't be an issue. Halani, their running back room's they've got heaps of running backs there. So I think they're fine there, but it is a little bit of it's a big out considering goal line and the way they like to operate. But Walker can pick up that. And Stafford, some fun facts again. He's 4-1 in the divisional round or later in his career. So his stats will say that he wins 80% of the games when he gets to this part of his career. But, I don't think there's enough data to kind of back that up. It's going to be fun. Let's just get straight into it. Fuck the stats. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, this has got blockbuster written all over it, doesn't it? I think ever since the last time they played, the Seahawks defense got a royal kick up the arse and have been absolutely phenomenal. And the Rams have kind of just stalled a little bit with a couple of things. The defense has kind of not been as strong. They were pretty solid on the weekend. I think conditions obviously do help that, but just leaked a little bit more. But tough to beat the Seahawks at home, isn't it? They're just flying all around the field defensively. They have got Shaheed into that offense game plan a little bit more, which has opened up the playbook a little bit. JSN maybe hasn't had as much, but it's a great opportunity for him. This is blockbuster type stuff for him and big deal for him. And I think that it's already there for him to go. But I mean, gosh, I reckon the Seahawks are going to get this done. It's going to be closer than what we think. It's not going to be like 2 scores, let's bring it back like it was. I reckon they're just going to go back and forth, bang each other up. Seahawks get over the line and they make their way to the Super Bowl, mate. It seems like you've got something ready to roll here. Something big.
Morgs is right because he's Sip's right about it being close. Because the reason you're saying it's going to be close, I'll read out some stats, but points scored in those 2 games that they've just played, Rams 58, Seahawks 57, and the total yards in the last 2 games that they've played, Rams 830 and Seahawks 829. So when you say it's going to be close, it certainly is. I think Stafford, he's dropped back 79 times in 2 games against Seattle this year, and he hasn't been sacked or turned the ball over once. Yeah. Now, we ain't going to be playing in snow. It'll be, the Seattle weather looked all right when you watched it. It's going to be late night, prime time game, but pass-heavy offense, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. I mean, they've got that many tight ends to choose from. Kyron Williams and Kyron if they need him. They've got the MVP in their lap. This is going to be you're gonna have to see Darnold throw the ball. He ain't getting away with 120 yards and special teams tuds.
He has to. He has to put on the show that he did in that last quarter against them last time, but he has to do that throughout the whole game. It's going to have to happen. They're going to rely. He needs to lift it up a little bit more. Actually, I apologize, a fair bit more because you're right. Doing 120, 130 yards, it's not going to get it done for this game. The Rams are too good. Stafford is an absolute king right now. And I think the defense can lift. I think they're not going to give up 30 points like they did last time. I don't think, or 38 points like they did last time. They're not going to have to make it that way. It's going to be so much tighter, but Darnold certainly will need to lift his game if they're going to get through.
Any bold predictions from you in this one?
Stat wise, or you think
I just gave you. I reckon Stidham over passing yards.
Yeah, right.
And Ingram will be getting peppered from the Broncos.
Well, I'm loving Walker right now. I think the run game is going to be there, and I'd love to see him. And I'm going to go bake a bit of a bold call, 120 scrimmage yards
from Walker.
Yeah,
you think they can get him on the ground?
Yeah, I think they can.
Like it.
I think they can.
I've been watching, and I've been losing on this one. I haven't yelled it out in the podcast though, and you know how I'm red hot with me touchdowns. Red hot. Cooper Kupp is going to score in this game, and it's going to be like that storyline. Yeah. Cooper Kupp 2-touchdown performance against his former side, the Rams, and takes the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl. I can just see it. Now, is it 2? I don't know, but it's definitely 1. Yeah. Cooper Kupp, they've been cooking up so many red zone plays for him. They just don't get enough, and they keep kicking the field goals. But if we're going to need points in this game, the offenses have to be more aggressive. And if Rams start well, you can't go for you can't go for field goals. So I just think Cooper Kupp,
I like it,
is looking dangerous down there.
Yep,
when it's the big games, let's keep it simple. Every game so far, you're looking at me like this guy's trying to be serious with the Rams outfit on.
Just keep going. I haven't smiled too much yet, but I'm about to.
Yeah, well, I'm glad the show's not done. I'm going to have to rub this off. But Cooper Kupp, I like him. Cooper Kupp scores, and we get another blockbuster.
Yeah, I'm so pumped for this game, and I'm actually so glad that it's on at 10:30. I'm that pumped about it.
Another old school 2-minute drill, Seattle Seahawks and LA Rams edition. The Aces have come hard for this game. You ready? Maxi Rowe, Rams, Seahawks is the Super Bowl. Bills got cheated. CJ is done.
Yep.
Tate Holland, Hawks can't lose. Traino, Hawks, Pats, Super Bowl.
Yep.
Wow. Damo Mengia, Seahawks 27, Rams 13. Defense too good again. Traino.
Nah, closer than that.
A lot of Traino action. What about Sippo? Jetty Millard. Rams go on the road and beat the Hawks. Rams, Pats, Super Bowl.
Jeez, I don't think so. Close.
Moto GP 1. Rams win the Super Bowl. Arsenal win the Premier League. And 2 Stan Kroenke teams win.
Whatever that means.
He owns them both.
Oh, jeez, radio.
Okay, so we've just found Moto GP 1 is Morg's burner account.
That's great.
All right, closing thoughts on the game. Scores?
I'm going to go 23-20. I think it's going to be a bit tighter. Yep.
And Seahawks are going to win?
And the Seahawks get the job done and make their way to the Super Bowl.
I reckon we're going to see some offense. I reckon McVay's just cooking. Yeah. These teams know each other. Rams 24, Seattle 28. Cooper Kupp to score a touchdown. Seattle go and play the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Oh, all right.
I'm from the future.
You heard it here first.
I'm the Ram. The Ram has spoken.
Oh, gosh.
All right. I think that's enough.
Great work, Tommy.
I've had enough of this outfit. I'm licking my lips and it tastes a bit weird. Not the first time, Sip. Not the first. If you haven't subscribed to the pod, make sure you do. 60% that watch haven't. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe or the bell so you don't miss an alert. I think it's time for me and Sip to get home. I need to have a shower before I go to Moonlight and watch some mud movie that the missus has asked me to go to. I can't be fucked. And we'll see you next week on the pod. It's a big week. It is NFC and AFC Championship week. The Pats, can they get themselves back into the Super Bowl? Or can Stidham, the former quarterback of Auburn, with the Sip boss next to me, make himself an appearance in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks or the Rams? It's just, their storyline's just going to be written soon, and we can't wait to read them out next week on the podcast. Hey, before we go, I look like a fucking ram. How about we have another bet? I mean, there's got to be something. There's got to be something on the line
No,
next
because
week.
we're both going on. We're both going on the same.
Jerseys haven't rocked up. I mean, at least I
they're
do.
coming in the mail, mate. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Is it not?
Don't worry.
So you like this? Maybe save it for Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll save it for the Super Bowl and see what comes up,
Can't
eh?
see us going either way. All right. Oh, there you go. I have to wait till next year with Big
You
Sip.
will.
But
You
thanks
will.
to everyone that watches and listens to the podcast. We'll see you next week.
You check that Nogsy for his mate? Sorry, mate. Yeah, nah.
Looks like you can do with the fiery goodness of PointsBet.
It's like hot sauce, but for sport.
And now it comes with lock screen tracker. So you can follow your bet even when you got your hands full.
Cheers, mate. I'd shake your hand, but...
Same game multi from PointsBet, now with lock screen tracker. Yeah, that's built different.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.